These are my audience members. Today I will be explaining why college athletes should get paid. The NCAA was founded by President Roosevelt in 1905. It was solely originated as a nonprofit organization, which means that any students that participated in that organization will forfeit receiving any financial income or stipend because of their participation. Student athletes work year-round, perfecting their sportsmanship, their craft, and their schoolwork. So why shouldn't they be compensated for the amount of work that they put in? Each year, the NCAA generates about a $1 billion revenue. Here on this slide, it shows you the amount of revenue or income solely based on each sport that is covered under the NCAA's organization. The average person in America works about a 40-hour work week. The average college football player in a Division I school works over 60 hours a week. The 60 hours includes attending games, attending practices, attending banquets, or training sessions. But that does not include the amount of hours that they put in for study hall, for doing schoolwork, just so that they can maintain that GPA to continue receiving their scholarship. The NCAA refuses to pay students based on the fact that they do have scholarships, which is a free ride to a college. The scholarship covers tuition, living expenses, books, and food, quote unquote, a meal plan. Before I did more research on this topic, I too believe that they should not have been getting paid, or they should not get paid because of the scholarship. But that scholarship does not cover the basic needs that a student athlete has outside of school. Any basic needs for living, the scholarship does not cover. So the students do have to take money out of their own pocket to cover those needs. The pros of paying student athletes would be that some of them will be able to take care of their families back home. When some students move away from home and go to college, they feel that pressure on their shoulders to take care of their families back home. Another pro of paying student athletes would be to eliminate the scandal and corruption that's within the NCAA's organization. Some recruiters or boosters, they pay the students just to go to a specific school. That would definitely eliminate some of that corruption. Some of the cons of paying student athletes would be to how they would decipher those funds among Division I colleges and Division III colleges. A person from a Division III college would feel a ways because they aren't receiving the same amount of money that a Division I student athlete is receiving. Another con for paying student athletes would be because the NCAA fears that they won't have that competitive spirit, that they will put in the bare minimum just because they are receiving a check from college. The NCAA believes solely on the principle of amateurism, which means that the students should be fueled and motivated by education. They feel as if they should be fueled from the benefits, from the mental benefits, the physical benefits of playing sports at a college level. But that's not always the case. There are some college coaches that are raking in over $1 million a year just for being a coach. I mean, they're not risking their livelihood every day. They're not risking their health every day, whether it's playing football, basketball, hockey. These students are risking their lives every day to make to make the boosters happy, to make the school itself happy, to make coaches and their families happy. But what about their basic needs that aren't being covered with under the scholarships that they're receiving? So I personally believe that student athletes should be getting paid for the work that they put in, not only as a student, but as an athlete.